What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Bag Riders YouTube channel. I'm sitting down because I'm an old man and my back hurts, and today I want to talk about replacing a faulty check valve and also how to diagnose a faulty check valve. So let's get into it. Now, if you grab yourself one of these lovely Viar compressors, it is going to come with a check valve already installed. Now, we do recommend when you do this to grab yourself an SMC Direct replacement check valve because this is going to last a lot longer than the one that comes on the system. Now, I'm going to run down a few signs that you may have a bad check valve. Keep in mind these could also be a sign of a bad compressor. One of the first signs of check valve failure can also be misconstrued as a compressor failure. If your fuse is blowing over and over, it might just be the check valve. Now keep in mind a check valve is only going to run you about $20, whereas a full compressor is a few hundred. So save yourself the money and check your check valve. Another sign of check valve failure can come in the form of a slow pressure buildup in your tank or a leak coming from the compressor side of your system. A good way to check and see if your compressor side of the check valve is no good is to take the air filter off your compressor and hold your finger over the opening of the port for about 30 seconds. If you pull your finger away and you feel suction and hear a little pop noise, that means that the check valve may be bad. The final way to tell if your compressor check valve is going bad is going to be the sound your compressor is making. Now you have to listen to this thing all the time so you know what it sounds like. If suddenly it sounds way different, go ahead, replace the check valve and see if it fixes it. All right, we've broken down the reasons why you might need to replace your check valve, so let's get into showing you exactly how you're going to do that. So let's cover replacing a check valve. So say your check valve's bad. What you need to do first is loosen this. I've already loosened it up myself so that I can do it by hand for the sake of the video, but you just need 2 adjustable wrenches, one below and one on the check valve itself. Spin opposite directions with the check valve going counterclockwise, and it's just gonna come off just like that. Next up, we're gonna add a little bit of thread tape, and just like that, thread tape's applied. Next, we're gonna grab the replacement SMC check valve and just get that threaded on. We're gonna first get it hand tight, and then we're gonna grab our 2 adjustables and give it a good turn and a half. And there we go, just like that, we've replaced a bad check valve for a working replacement SMC check valve. Now that you know how to diagnose and replace a bad check valve, head over to bagriders.com, your one-stop drop shop. Bro, cherry vanilla Coke slaps.